Don't Forget. Demi Lovato's first ever studio album, Don't Forget, was released on September 23, 2008, when she was only 18, from a Disney star to literally letting the world know that their next pop icon is here.
Hey, I'm Demi Lovato. You're watching Disney Channel.
She released the album through Hollywood Records, working with producers John Field's Jonas Brothers while still filming for the Disney movie Camp Rock. This album gives a teenage angst pop rock and power pop girl vibe. It was the era of side bangs, plaid shirts, and Demi became the iconic figure of just that among the teens. Young Demi co-wrote most of the songs of Don't Forget with the Jonas Brothers, and the entire album was recorded in just 10.5 days. The lead single, Get Back, wasn't some bitter breakup track. Demi literally said she didn't want to write a mean heartbreak song because there are already enough of those, so she made it about wanting to get back with an old boyfriend. Then we have La La Land, which was her talking about the pressures of Hollywood and being a star, but still saying, I am me, and it won't change. Next came the title track, Don't Forget, which Demi wrote about falling in love with a guy who just walked away. Like every teenage girl, Demi said, I'll cry and write a song about it. She later revealed that the album was influenced by some of her favorite artists, Paramore, Kelly Clarkson, and Christina Aguilera. The album didn't dominate the charts, as La La Land was the only single to enter the Billboard Hot 100, but it still left its mark as the big introduction of Demi Lovato. Fans instantly saw her not just as another Disney star, but as a serious young artist with a powerful voice. Here we go again. The second studio album was released on July 21, 2009, just 10 months after her debut album. This showed the world that Demi was really serious about her music and really wanted to prove herself. Demi continued with that pop rock feel in Here We Go Again, with a touch of soul and power pop. The whole album was full of breakup anthems and confidence boosters that felt personal and genuine. This time, Demi stepped away from the Jonas Brothers and collaborated with seasoned producers and songwriters like Toby Gad and E. Kid Bogart, giving the album a more mature, heartfelt layer to it. The title track, Here We Go Again, became her first solo single to break into the Billboard Hot 100 Top 20, serving as the ultimate teen breakup anthem. The second single, Remember December, had a darker, almost emo rock vibe and showed how strong and emotional Demi's voice could be as she was hitting super high notes. Interestingly, Demi also had this super deep track called For the Love of a Daughter written, which talked about her experiences with her father who abandoned her, but the management said it was too intense for the young audience, so it didn't make the cut. She later released it on her third album when she felt ready to share that part of her story. The track list consists of 14 songs with some fan favorites like Gift of a Friend, Catch Me, and Solo, running for a total of 47 minutes. Here We Go Again was a massive success. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, selling 108,000 copies in its first week, making Demi the 8th solo artist under 18 to top the chart. With a total of 14 tracks, Here We Go Again solidified Demi Lovato's status as more than just a Disney girl. It showed that she was just starting her journey to become a pop diva. Unbroken. Her third studio album, Unbroken, was released on September 20th, 2011, and it instantly made noise in the music industry. Classified as a pop album leaning more towards R&B vibes, Demi gave her audience something different, shifting away from her usual rock persona. Inspired in part by Rihanna, she teamed up with a variety of producers and writers such as Toby Gad, Timbaland, Dreamlab, among others. She began writing Unbroken in 2010 after touring with the Jonas Brothers, using the process as a form of therapy during a troubled period in her life. This included emotional breakdowns and public struggles that led to her entering rehab. The lead single, Skyscraper, instantly became a survival anthem. It peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 and charted internationally. Demi's powerful voice was connecting with millions of listeners. The music video for Skyscraper is widely regarded as her best till date, as Demi is seen in the desert singing directly at the camera in a vulnerable state. Every time I watch it, it feels like she's singing right from her soul to me. Then, the second single was released, Give Your Heart a Break, a pop and R&B masterpiece. It is all about wanting to prove to someone that love is worth the risk. It's insanely catchy. Even if you're single, you'll still be singing along. Even though Give Your Heart a Break debuted at number 70 on the Hot 100, it later climbed all the way up to 16 and also hit number 1 on Billboard's Pop Songs chart. With 2 singles, the track list contains 15 songs in total and got our girl 2 Teen Choice Award nominations. Unbroken wasn't as massive as her previous album, but it proved Demi's chart success was no fluke. She was here to stay. Demi. Demi's fourth and self-titled album was released on May 14, 2013, and it marked her full embrace of pop stardom. By this point, we already knew our girl could sing, and we were just excited for her to drop new music that showed off everything she could do. The lead single, Heart Attack, was a bold and dramatic song about falling in love. This track peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking Lovato's third U.S. top 10 single. This is maybe a childhood for some of you watching, and it's definitely my childhood jam. I think by this point, we all know she has a powerful voice, but this song specifically showed it off super well. Then we have Made in the USA, which is charming and playful, a light, feel-good track celebrating love and patriotism, while Neon Lights brings an electropop, club-ready vibe perfect for dancing. I personally love the music video as it captures the little details of an all-American love story: bathwater, wheat flying from a tire, and stacks of handwritten letters. These small moments are what the girl holds onto while her lover is away, and of course, Demi gives us a happy ending. The album itself debuted at number 3 on the US Billboard 200 with first week sales of 110,000 copies. Demi promoted it with 2 high-energy tours, the Neon Lights Tour and the iconic Demi World Tour, rocking the stage live. With 13 tracks that range from empowering anthems to heartfelt ballads and party-ready pop songs, Demi captured the confidence and fun of a young artist at her peak. Confident. Released on October 16, 2015, Demi's fifth album, Confident, screamed bold and brave with dance pop, electropop, EDM, and urban vibes. She co-wrote most of the songs, working together with writers and producers such as Max Martin, Ryan Tedder, and Stargate, among others. The album also features guest appearances from Iggy Azalea and Sarah, adding extra edge and personality. The lead single, Cool for the Summer, is an upbeat, playful electropop track with sultry vibes, perfect for summer nights and carefree energy. It peaked at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned 3 times platinum certification. The title track, Confident, is a bold dance pop anthem which showcased Demi's insane vocal strength.
What's wrong with being confident?
Its music video leaned fully into that message. Demi plays a fierce, leather-clad hero in Bond-style combat against Michelle Rodriguez. Other tracks like Kingdom Come and Old Ways mix upbeat pop rock energy with urban and EDM touches, while songs like Waitin' for You, featuring Sarah, lean into edgy, confident urban vibes. Confident was a massive success, debuting at number 1 in Canada and reaching the top 10 in 15 countries, including the US and the UK. The album was also nominated for Best Pop Vocal Album at the 59th Annual Grammy Awards, marking Demi's first ever Grammy nomination. All in all, Confident is regarded as Demi's best album ever, proving she can own her story while making music that resonates with fans around the world. Tell Me You Love Me. After a 2-year gap, Demi released her 6th studio album, Tell Me You Love Me, on September 29, 2017. This time, she was ready to explore a more personal, soulful side, so she created a record that blends pop, R&B, and soulful ballads, giving fans an album full of emotional depth. Demi worked with producers like Mitch Allen, and her inspirations for this album were icons like Christina Aguilera and Aretha Franklin. The lead single, and also my personal favorite, Sorry Not Sorry,
Baby, I'm sorry.
is an upbeat anthem about confidence and self-empowerment. It was an instant sensation, becoming Demi's highest charting single in America, peaking at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and going 7 times platinum. And the video? Let's just take a moment. As if a colorful, neon-lit dance party with Demi isn't already envy-worthy enough, it features swimming pool shenanigans, makeouts, a foam-filled room, and surprise cameos from Wiz Khalifa, Paris Hilton, and Jamie Foxx. Then, the title track, Tell Me You Love Me, dropped in November, and it was a gospel-inspired, emotional ballad that delivered heartfelt lyrics.
Tell me you love me.
Tell Me You Love Me was also a massive hit, debuting at number 3 on the US Billboard 200 and reaching the top 10 in numerous countries worldwide. With 12 tracks that balance high-energy anthems, soulful ballads, and confessional pop R&B, Tell Me You Love Me captures Demi Lovato at her most authentic and powerful. Dancing with the Devil, the art of starting over.
That night I did drugs that I'd never done before. Weed, alcohol, Oxycontin, and like that alone should have killed me.
4 years later, Demi dropped this banger of an album on April 2nd, 2021. She recorded it alongside her YouTube Originals docuseries, Demi Lovato, Dancing with the Devil. The album captures her journey of healing, self-discovery, and empowerment after her 2018 hospitalization due to drug overdose.
Superstar Demi Lovato.
TMZ reports that the singer was rushed to the hospital.
It's a deeply personal record, blending pop rock, country pop, folk pop, and touches of R&B, showcasing Demi's resilience through a tough period. The album features impressive collabs with artists like Ariana Grande, Noah Cyrus, and Sam Fisher, with later digital additions adding Sam Smith and Marshmello, expanding the album to 22 tracks in total. The self-titled track, Dancing with the Devil, is insanely cinematic and emotional, almost like a short film.
When you're dancing with the devil.
The music video depicts her struggles with addiction, her lethal overdose, and the path to recovery. Demi actually wore a similar outfit in this video like the one she was wearing on that tragic night. For me, Stone Cold was the track that gave me chills.
I'm happy for you.
There was just so much emotion and rawness to the track. In the music video, we see Demi belting out her pain of watching an ex move on and be happy with someone else. And the lyrics cut straight to the point. No metaphors, just pure heartbreak laid bare. And those bathtub scenes? They hit especially hard. Just like her other albums, Dancing with the Devil was also a hit, charting within the top 10 in 13 countries, including America, the UK, and Australia. With its blend of high-energy pop, soulful ballads, and vulnerable moments, this album was Demi telling the world that she's back. Better than ever. Holy f***. Demi turned into a badass punk rocker with her final album, Holy f***, released on August 19th, 2022. Just the name is enough to tell you that this wasn't like any of her previous work. After exploring pop, R&B, and soulful ballads for years, she revisited the energy of her early albums like Don't Forget and Here We Go Again. The album opens with Substance, a high-energy punk pop anthem with fiery guitar riffs and Demi's screaming voice. It's the kind of track that makes you want to throw your hands in the air and belt out at the top of your lungs. Then there's Eat Me, which mixes emo rock with fierce lyrics about overcoming critics and taking control of your life. Guest features from Royal and the Serpent and Dead Sarah bring even more aura, making the album feel authentic and full of attitude. With 16 tracks, Holy F*** received positive reviews, appearing on several Best of 2022 music lists. Commercially, it peaked at number 7 in America and the UK, and reached the top 20 in Belgium, Portugal, and Spain. Holy F*** proves that Demi Lovato can reinvent herself while staying true to her roots. It's a record that screams rebellion, personal growth, and rock star confidence, and we are super excited to see her back again with another hit album drop.